being sure it's clear the only right way. When you have a group of friends and somebody's gay, you wouldn't want to pinpoint them just for fun. It might be a mission, like a lost gene, maybe when you were born. I just don't see it as a normal thing. You can force yourself to change.
He used to kind of shove me over a lot, or take my bag, or just yell really horrible stuff at me.
The worst thing anyone ever done to me in that school is like when I was walking through upper school and I actually got spat by one of the year 11s.
I think a lot of the reason that I was fine and people totally accepted me was because I was fairly confident about the time when I was coming out of school and everything. I was completely confident in myself and I wasn't going to allow that to become an issue. I mean, I think the number of people that actually have a genuine problem with gay people is probably very small, but there's plenty of people who will probably happily use it as a weapon against people because they know that's something that people are insecure about.
I hate my school so much. My school is very not gay friendly. I know, I didn't come out of school. I got outed by this rather unpleasant guy who told everyone, and then I got a lot of teasing about it and people not talking to me and like a lot of crap over Facebook and stuff like that. But it's kind of better now. I'm pretty much back to being kind of anonymous, which is good.
Our group at school, no one cares. Everyone's really okay with it in our group. But obviously there are people.
You look over the other side of the common room. It's a different matter. Different matter.
Clause in the U.S. military's don't ask, don't tell policy, and most people call it Queen for a night. Let's say you've gotten drunk and you did something that you wouldn't ordinarily do. You're a straight guy, but you accidentally had sex with a dude, right?
How do you do that?
Hang on. Okay, let's just say you accidentally had sex with a dude and someone found out about it. Well, that is not homosexual conduct in the grand scheme of things, according to this law.
Bullied for being gay sort of falls out here on his list of priorities. Sort of just down below, you know, being bullied for having weird hair.
We live in a world that is segregated in so many different ways, and sometimes the easiest path is to keep it segregated.
One of my friends, a girl called who's really Christian, kind of very not okay with the whole gay thing. But I don't know, she's kind of, we've got sort of now got a friendship where she just kind of ignores it, which is, it's really good.
I don't think homophobic bullying is just a problem at secondary schools. I think it's a problem at every level, from primary, secondary, university, college. I think it's at every level. I think it's at pandemic levels in secondary schools because it's not dealt with in primary schools because people are thinking that they're too scared to talk about it to primary school children for old witch tales of corruption of the mind, etc., etc.
I think it really depends on where you are. There are lots of schools who are trying to do initiatives in bullying in general, but homophobic bullying is endemic in this country. Stonewall did groundbreaking research called the School Report, in which we found out that over 2/3 of young LGBT people, lesbian, gay, bisexual people, had homophobic bullying, were direct victims of homophobic bullying. And so when you have statistics like that, you know that 98% of young LGBT people are hearing "you're so gay," "that's so gay" in their schools. We know that there's a problem and that schools need to do more to fix it. Because we have situations in which 60% of young LGBT people are saying they have no adult to talk to. And when you have no adult to talk to at home and no adult to talk to at school, we've definitely got an issue.
That's the end.
I think that's the end.
That's the end.
We're all
freaks.
That's it.